You see, now that just shows how hard these drivers are pushing. For Robbie Gordon to spin out by himself, that doesn't normally happen. So for that to happen, you know these guys are giving it everything they've got.
So the competition caution is in the books, and race number 2 of the Adelaide Casino Stadium Super Trucks. Price, Creed, Morris and Gordon as the green flag waves here in Adelaide. Price has got a whole lot of talent stacking up behind him as he moves the truck down the inside to protect the racing line into the center chicane.
Woo, going into that chicane, getting ready to come into that hard left-hander and drag race up the hill. We've got the best of the best at Stadium Super Trucks competitors right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are ready for a wild last couple of laps.
Look at Morris. Morris on the inside. This is Gordon. He'll push him along the road here down into the staircase. I'd love to see Toby Price get the job done, but man, the talent behind. You've got a 2-time champion. You've got a former Bathurst 1000 winner. Then you've got the man behind the series. Just a bit of talent.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had 4 championships in this series so far, and all 4 of them are right behind Toby Price right now. So we see Price, Creed. Oh, the dude gets a little sideways. He might have had a little assistance there as well. The dude falling back a spot or 2. Matty Brabham, he's making a pass right now. Look at Brabham, moves into P3. I told you before, not even a mark on that truck yet. And he is just little by little, methodically and slowly making his way up through the pack. He's going to be where he needs to be when that checker flag flies.
Creed now, Boost Mobile sponsorship on that truck today, announced overnight, as now he gives a knock, who's there, to Toby Price on the exit of turn number 9. We look from Robbie Gordon's truck as well. The fans crammed against the fence here today. You've got a nickname for them.
Absolutely. Those are the waffle bellies. Backed up. Oh! And Brabham up on 2 wheels. I think all by himself gets into that tire wall. Oh. Definitely broke at least a tie rod, if not a full upper A-arm. I don't think he had any help either. I spoke too soon. I swear I just jinxed the young man as he got up on 2 wheels there right into the wall. Here we are side by side down the front stretch here in Adelaide. Looking at Price and Creed side by side, both superstars here in Stadium Super Trucks. Price holds on to the lead. A lot of pressure on that young man.
It was 6,000ths of a second at the finish line they went across. Imagine if that was the finish of the race, as Price absolutely on the defensive now with the 2-time Stadium Super Trucks champ Sheldon Creed pushing him along here at the top of this Adelaide street circuit.
I'm so excited to see how this unravels, because these 2 gentlemen have the utmost respect for one another here. So here's the replay. Matty Brabham up on 2. Oh! 2-wheeling's an awful feeling for Matty Brabham as he piles it into the wall, the front end of that truck. Definitely sustaining some major damage. We see it one more time.
Man.
Oh, got so lucky. Almost got it up on its roof and put it in there. Luckily, they had that soft tire wall there. Oh boy, that hurt. That didn't feel good. That's definitely put some pretty major damage to the front end of that truck. Matty Brabham out of the race, running in P3. That's going to be very upsetting for him. As you can see now, a wild battle right now for Creed and Price. Oh, Creed gets saved by the wall, almost spins out the rear end of that Boost Mobile truck, gets in the wall. He's able to make it stick. What a wild pass.
No, they haven't finished with it yet. He climbs over the right rear of the Boost Mobile entry.
I was going to say a moment ago, they have a lot of respect for each other, but I'm curious how much respect you're going to show each other in these last few laps. They're going to have to move each other out of the way to make the pass here, and that was a wild pass by Creed. He got into the wall, got into Toby, back into the wall again. The wall's the only reason I think he didn't spin out right there and was able to make the pass happen.
So settle in, hold on tight. There's 1 lap to go here in the Adelaide Casino Stadium Super Trucks. They've been thrilling thousands of fans here in Australia for the past couple of years, and this one we're going to remember for a long time. Now goes 2 trucks at the top of the Adelaide hairpin.
We got Milbourne goes around, Travis Milbourne goes around. I believe Travis Harlan goes around. 3 wide almost going off that ramp. Wild battle happening right now back there, I believe, for 6th place. These guys are all over the track. There is Gartner right there. Back out in front, it is Creed. Looking good, looking comfortable. We got to see if Toby Price has what it takes to chase and Grat down. No one's faster in these trucks right now. And Creed up on 3 wheels, putting the power to the ground with those Toyo tires. I'm going to be surprised if Toby's able to catch him. Never mind, pass him.
This is what happened at the top. They were battling over position. Who cares if you really think about it? Oh, no. Milbourne. He was the innocent party. He got speared on the way through, and TRG Transport like a snake down the pit straight.
It looks like Star Harlan started to get a little bit sideways. Davis got into again 2 days in a row. Those 2 guys have met up on the middle of this circuit. spins Harlan around. Harlan was halfway there. Davis helped him out and started a big melee of trucks all over the place, sucking in Milburn as well. Easy for me to say.
Yeah.
Right now out front, Sheldon Creed, our #1, the showstopper. Behind him, it is Toby Price in the 87, the Dakar Superstar. Up on 3 wheels, racing down to the finish. This is the final lap. I said, Toby Price, he may have enough to catch him, but I don't know if he's got enough to go by him.
One last chance at the top of the Adelaide hairpin here, but Sheldon Creed, he got relegated to 10th position for the start of the race. It didn't matter in the end as he locks the brakes, same 2 for Price, and into the final turn. He stacks it up and is about to collect his 4th win on the streets of Adelaide. The 2-time Stadium Super Truck champion collects another win in the 75th race of the Stadium Super Trucks.
Sheldon Creed back on top. That's where he wanted to see himself yesterday. What a great race with a wild pass for the lead with 1 lap to go. He's going to want to use his Boost Mobile. He's going to spend that $30 for the 7 gigabytes or up to 7 gigs. Call him out and say, look at me. I'm back on top of the box once again. Behind him, it is Toby Price. Robbie Gordon sandwiching Toby Price. Speed sandwich right there. Teammates 1st and 3rd. Very excited about that. Paul the Dude Morris in 4th. Travis Milburn with a top 5. 2nd, 5th place, I believe, this weekend. So good run for him.
Sheldon Creed, 1.2 seconds, and he's celebrating Adelaide style here at the moment from Toby Price. Robbie Gordon was 3rd, Paul Morris was 4th. Travis Milburn, Gartner, Harlan, Davis, Hoffman, and Bill Hines completes the top 10. This guy is just completely unstoppable. I've got a feeling he's going to win a lot more races than what he did in 2016. The showstopper is the man.
Unbelievable. You know, he just puts his sights on what he needs to do, and he just charges and charges. He's so aggressive. I mean, at one point, he was almost took himself out, but Sheldon Creed, he'll just push and push and push until he gets himself to where he needs to be in a wild ride. And kudos to Toby Price for putting down excellent laps, one after another, and then dealing with a great battle with Sheldon Creed. So, you know, Price, with his background in racing, he's dealt with a lot of pressure before, so that's nothing new to him, but excellent racing from both these young men.
Look at these amazing shots. This was Creed and Price moving him as far across as possible without putting him into the fence, although it might be my words here. How close do you like it? And he did. He hit the hot spot on the wall.
Yes, he did. And look, I was wrong before. I thought Sheldon got over there on his own. Price got into him, helped him over there. The wall helped him back again and got him into the lead.
So let's take a look at the highlights of race number 2 with Bill Hines and Robbie Gordon, who started off pole position. By the time they got down to the centre chicane, Hines started to feel the pressure from the field behind him, including the Hoff and the rest of the field as they ran up to Wakefield Street.
Look at him. Oh, it looks like Harlan just wide open, not scrubbing any speed, rubbing against the wall right there. And you see them, all of them pack in here. The dude gets into Gardner a little bit right there. They get through. I wouldn't say they got through clean, but they got through without any major carnage.
That's the best way to put it. This is when Travis Milburn spun around the TRG transport entry and Dontis taking evasive action down there. The replay from the wall. And good reflex by all these drivers. We saw a big stack down there in 2016. And Dontis from the penthouse to you-know-what house on Saturday afternoon here as Price just squared off the wall in turn number 8.
Definitely the mechanics are going to have to take a look at that truck. He's lucky the truck was able to hang in there for the last few laps there because he hit that wall pretty hard.
Creed on the outside here of Morris into the turn 9 hairpin. Great battle here. Then we saw Price lock up Gordon. Very ambitious in the Speed Energy Drinks entry and spun himself out of contention here at the top of the Adelaide hairpin.
That just shows you how hard these guys are pushing. When you see Robbie Gordon making a mistake all by himself, they're pushing hard. Then, Matty Brabham, same thing. So much talent. And then you see a driver that well skilled make that type of mistake. We saw Matty Brabham. These guys are pushing hard here in Adelaide.
How lucky was Gordon? And the 2 leaders got together, Creed and Toby Price. But that was enough really in the end for Creed. This was further back with the low version of what we saw. Eric Davis puncturing in the side of the TRG transport entry of Travis Milburn. And plenty of Toyo tyres going into the air.
Gets into Harlan, gets into Melbourne. Wild ride right there in the last turn.
But Sheldon Creed picks up the win from Toby Price and Robbie Gordon in race 2 of the Adelaide Casino Stadium Super Trucks here in Adelaide.